Watch it again.
Here we go.
Ryan will beat Tank.
Why?
I ain't gonna say it, but he can beat Tank.
He's smiling through the onslaught.
Fight fans, welcome back.
If there's someone who I've seen that knocked out several people in the gym, it's him.
Two unbeaten bangers are ready to break through the hype and rumors to settle their differences.
All right, that man we just saw is here to knock them out. That's what he does for a living.
Hard right hand. Wow.
A confident Californian with a chilling left hook.
That was a perfect shot.
That fast.
Facing a Maryland monster with lights out power. Big personalities rising to the big occasion. Though here we look at the men who have sampled the power and skills of both.
We need to get this popping. We need to fight. Hey, we're good fighters. Let's fucking fight.
Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
I'm expecting Tank to knock him out in spectacular fashion, like he always do.
But this is a step up for him. This is a real tough fight for him.
Well, Fonseca has fought for world titles not once but twice, but there was a lot to like about what he did in both of those fights.
19 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here's a former two-time world title challenger from Managua, Nicaragua.
Enter Francisco Fonseca, a competent finisher who had won 19 straight when he received his first moment in the spotlight.
His family went to Costa Rica when he was 6 years of age, and he was put to work straight away, worked on the coffee farm, known hard work all his life, in and out of a gym.
Hailing from Nicaragua, Fonseca had built a reputation in neighboring Costa Rica as a vicious two-handed puncher who hunted the body with ruthless intent.
He likes to go forward, but so does this kid. This Fonseca doesn't like to take a backward step. So now you have two guys who like to box on the front foot. Something's got to give.
Dangerous Fonseca's tough nature and ring attributes eventually blasted him into world title relevance.
Voy a realizar mi sueño de convertirme en campeón mundial. Obviamente las posibilidades que nos daban de ganar el título mundial eran prácticamente cero.
Francisco Fonseca, who is well, who is ready to go, hopes to make a big statement.
In a Las Vegas attraction that had captured the attention of the sporting world, Gervonta Davis's co-main event slot was designed to propel his name to the next level.
Fonseca, a tough guy, good puncher power, but I'm expecting Tank to knock him out in spectacular fashion, like he always do.
Floyd, Tank's mentor and promoter, had stepped out of retirement to face Conor McGregor in a fascinating cross-discipline affair.
You line him up and I knock him down like bowling pins. In August 26th, I'm gonna knock this out too.
I want everyone in this arena to scream at the top of your lungs, Floyd Mayweather.
We already know this right here. He likes to quit.
Hey Weasel, tell those f***ing Showtime just to turn the air conditioning up. The Champ-Champ's rocking polar bear tonight.
Tank was fresh from a win in London over 21-0 Liam Walsh.
We're gonna test their chin. You know that we're gonna test their chin.
My thing is always kill or be killed.
I'm with you.
Kill or be killed.
I'm on that all day.
Well, don't worry. If you talking about kill or be killed, don't worry. You're gonna get killed. Don't worry.
Calculating his opponent's early movements, he launched a familiar left-hand bomb and knocked out the awkward switch hitter in clinical fashion.
And he's going looking for it now, and he's trying to finish it here. The power of Davis, and Walsh just couldn't live with it.
3 months later, eager to transfer that form to his next assignment, Davis proceeded to make a mess of his big opportunity.
He tries to prove that he belongs at a different level entirely against a very tough opponent here.
That you're going to be very surprised. He doesn't want to go into too much detail beforehand, but that after the fight that he'd be very happy to talk to you.
And I know Tank's a great fighter, and I'm pretty sure he's going to win because they setting up a big fight with him and Manchenko.
I definitely have to go out there and put on a great show. I just can't just win, they calling me the next, star boxer. I think I have to, go out there and look great.
First, crashing the weight against Fonseca, Gervonta finished the unbeaten El Rama native with a questionable shot to the back of the head.
Oh, and he lands the uppercut, so he's daring Fonseca to see real power.
Davis sits down on his punches. He has so much power.
The world is watching.
Tenía preocupación porque era una experiencia nueva para él, estar en un round 8 y verme entero a mí, obviamente, para ellos era frustrante.
And most of the world has never heard of Gervonta Davis.
His mocking celebration as Fonseca lay crouched on the canvas led to an angry response from the crowd.
Después de esa pelea, obviamente, hay un antes y un después. Soy un peleador con una mentalidad súper diferente hoy en día, yo digo sí.
Francisco Fonseca!
Flexible Fonseca regrouped from his first career loss with victories in Panama before dropping a spirited 12-round decision to Tevin Farmer.
I knew he was tough, and when by like the 4th or 5th round, when I see he wasn't going nowhere, you know, we just stuck to the game plan. We started working on things that we worked on in the gym.
After his rip-roaring contest with Alex Dilmagani ended in a draw.
Short notice, remember, against Gervonta Davis, then against Tevin Farmer. He can certainly punch.
Fiery Francisco was out to prove his worth on the world stage by upsetting another undefeated future star.
Obviously, if it's by decision, they're not going to give me the decision, but we're prepared to win. I know that he's a great fighter, but he hasn't faced the kind of stone in his shoe that I was going to do.
You know, I'm not looking forward to the next fight or the fights coming up. I'm looking forward to this guy right here.
Yeah. Just a different game plan. This guy, he's not going to come forward. He's going to back up because just not strong enough to take it to me. But so you'll see me fighting more forward this fight.
I'm in the band, I'm pushing the meter. A legend like John for everyday people. I got the heart of a champion.
Arriving with a pristine record, Ryan Garcia had been busy adding substance to his style and was just 3 months removed from a stunning first-round KO of Romero Duno.
Right-handed a hook, and Duno is hurt. Duno is hurt bad.
I'm privileged and I'm honored to be working with a young man that has the potential to win many world titles and become the face of boxing and so on and so on.
Buoyed by his display against Davis, Fonseca viewed Ryan as a lesser opponent to his previous conqueror.
Garcia, he's a great prospect, but he doesn't have the experience that Gervonta Davis has and Tevin Farmer has. So with all that experience is going to be the basis for me to walk away with the victory on February 14th.
He was dead wrong. Featuring in his home state, King Rai was primed for a statement performance.
Being groomed for greatness, and the stage is set now.
Caught reaching in on the bigger man, Fonseca had already received a couple of warnings before.
Davis knocked him off balance.
Garcia landed a left hook so fast and accurate, it left the Nicaraguan lying on his back, stargazing.
Ryan Garcia! There is a new tank in the 135-pound division!
I'm number one. I'm number one.
Bueno, la verdad que peleador, como te digo, con una pegada normal. No voy a decir que pega más que Gervonta, que pega más. Simplemente llegó el golpe donde era, en el botón del knockout, y se terminó la pelea.
He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
While mutual opponents may offer a superficial indication of how a contest could play out, styles ultimately make fights, and triangle theories in boxing generally don't work.
I mean, you got to favor Tank going into this fight, period. But you know, I don't think it's not a fight that any man can come in and just, you know, it's not a guaranteed win for nobody.
Yeah, I feel you, but once you start to really break this thing down, Mr. Garcia got some heat himself.
However, given the way Gervonta Davis fumbled past Fonseca compared to Garcia's blast out, the Nicaraguan may have offered a sneak peek of what could happen when the big players clash.
Even though he came in at 160 pounds today, and he came overweight, 132, and he doesn't hit as hard as they say he hits.
All right, Marl, back to you.
I was literally praying before I got into the ring. There were so many cameras there, they had to catch it. I was praying, saying, like, have him wake up. Because I knew I was going to knock him out.
You prayed for him before
the fight.
Both have matured in the intervening years, and whilst Fonseca has only lost at a high level, it is hard to gauge the true quality of his opposition outside of the elite names.
Creo que tiene para llegar largo y obviamente pues puede llegar a ser campeón mundial. Obviamente pues la categoría ahorita está muy complicada, ya sabemos que Lomachenko es el rey.
Always outspoken, Rolando Romero is quick to throw in an opinion where possible. Having sparred both Tank and Garcia in the past before losing to Davis in real time, Romero offers unique insights.
I'm the one that wanted this fight from 2018 because I seen this motherfucker fucking Trump.
Tank up from round one, non-stop, and he's gonna get knocked out one round.
You know, Rolly gonna come out and try to knock me out in the first round, he say. So, I'll be ready for that.
Gervonta Davis on the canvas, he's getting knocked out.
Just like his big bro Broner with Maidana, when he beat the shit out of Maidana, it's gonna be Broner Maidana too.
What's the bet? 20K I got on Rollies, he got on Tank. Yeah. Okay.
With a good shot, that's Boxley. Boxley out the motherfucking Barkley because I promoted that shit and ain't no other motherfucker can do that shit.
In regards to the Tank and the Rolly fight, looks like you may have lost 20 stacks there. Did you ever pay Errol Spence?
You say May? I did, and you seen the tweet. I paid his ass.
Tank needs Ryan, not the other way around. Ryan's a fucking superstar.
However, never one for self-awareness, a leaked sparring video clearly shows that Rolly is slow to learn from his own mistakes. After footage showed him getting clipped by a short left hand as he bulldozed his way in against Mayweather prodigy Jahan Ingram.
I think Ryan Garcia punches harder than Tank.
I mean, you've been in there with both, but with Tank you were in there with 8-ounce gloves. With Ryan, it was sparring gloves.
Ryan Garcia punches harder than Tank.
Even with the sparring gloves on.
Yeah.
Undisputed lightweight king Devin the Dream Haney also credits both of his rivals for their attributes, power, and mental fortitude.
If he's the champ, I'm a champ, right?
I'm the champ. Favoring Ryan Garcia, but Tank obviously has that one-punch knockout power. But Ryan does too. Ryan's much bigger.
Having fought Garcia numerous times in the amateurs and sparred both over the years, Team Haney still sit on the fence over the outcome.
I used to believe that it would be a one-sided affair between Tank and Ryan, but after talking to Devin, watching Ryan's last fights, watching Tank, it's even closer.
I fuck with Ryan heavy, but I just feel like he don't need to go nowhere near Tank at this point of his career.
Mutual opponents aside, Mavericks like Broner also offer praise on Gervonta's unique abilities.
Tank hit Devin. Boom, boom. Devin went boom, boom. And then he hit him again, boom, boom. And I jumped in the ring.
You gotta kill him in there. You gotta kill him. And his power is light heavyweight type power. I mean, and he's just different, man.
Oscar Valdez, meanwhile, is backing Garcia to prevail and confirms his credibility.
They're not giving Ryan credit. I feel like they're looking at him as a YouTuber. He's a jet. Ryan can hit. Ryan's fast. So I'm leaning a little bit more to Ryan.
Judging from the words of battered foes and scorned sparring partners, both men undoubtedly carry fight-ending power. And where few manage to hear the final bell against either of these men, the conclusion of this one will be explosive. The Queen's Gambit is one of the oldest and most classic chess openings. It starts with d4, then d5, followed by c4. At this point, black may accept or decline white's gambit. Accepting is a capture, dxc4. Declining the gambit means other moves, trash-talking the other player and the press, promoters squabbling over the purse and media percentages, or disagreements over venue. No matter what, when the pawns do settle their differences, you'll hear about the fight in the next Motivedia presentation.